y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Tammy, and today we're going to put together our homemade gift baskets that were given to family this year. So over my shoulder over there, I've pulled a lot of the ingredients and things that I need out. Now, all of these things I have made on my other channel. I've put them together and I've cooked them. So if you want to see how any of that works or want to know exactly what's in some of these mixes, I will link the videos below that I used for whatever we end up using. Because I'm not real sure exactly what all I'm going to put in here yet. But I wanted to get all of that together just so I would have it out. But I will link whatever videos we end up using products from down below for y'all if you want to make some of these your own. I know it's kind of last minute. Christmas is just a few days away. But this is something that we talked about, so I wanted to make sure that I did give y'all this. Don't look at my appearance. I went to the farmer's market this morning. Let me show y'all what I got at the farmer's market. So I went and was kind of, wasn't really like a traditional farmer's market with fruits and vegetables and those kind of things. It was like a, what did they call it? Like a Christmas pop-up market or something. Anyway, just to kill a little time, just to get out of the house, we went and I got some cute last minute little stocking stuffers. Y'all saw what I was putting in the kids and the grandkids stockings, but I grabbed these because I thought they were super cute. So, and I grabbed some things for myself. Don't judge me. Anyway, so for the grandkids, I got these little bath bombs. Look, it's trying to focus on me, but can y'all see them? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got 3 of them. Hold on. Okay, so I got these 3 little bath bombs, and you just drop the little bath bomb in there. It's in like a little plastic cup, and then they can keep the little rubber ducky with the Santa hats. And then for Sissy, I got the little striped, like candy cane little duck. But I thought those would be cute to throw in their stockings. Kind of a last minute thing. Then for the other 4 folks I have stockings for, I got a variety, because I'm not real sure which ones I'm going to use yet, but I got a bunch of these little homemade, okay, let me get my face out of the picture, little homemade bath salt things. They smell delightful. They had some open there that you could smell them all. I ended up getting, what is this scent? What scent is this? I don't know what the scent is. Hold on. What are all the, where's the scent? Oh, never mind us. User error. Okay, so this one is Relaxation Spa Minerals. Oh, they smell so good. This one is Bella Luna Spa Minerals. Then I got an oatmeal, milk, and honey. Oh, I'm not showing y'all, am I? Okay, so that's the oatmeal, milk, and honey. And then I got Desert Rain. I got High Tide. And this one is Bohemia. Smell delightful, y'all. But anyway, I got like 6 of those. They had like a sale where you get 6 for, I don't know, it wasn't very much. And then I have some people who don't really do, oh, almost dropped it. They don't really do baths, they do showers. So I grabbed 2 of these. This one is lavender menthol, and this one is peppermint eucalyptus. They smell so good. But these are like, it's one little thing, but it's like 6 different, so you just break a piece off if you need them. Look, it's focusing on me. You just break a little piece off if you need them for your shower, and it's good like if you have like sinus issues, if you're congested, that'll clear it right on up. So I thought those would be cute little last minute things I can throw in their stockings, but that's not what this video is about. But I had to share with y'all. So let me put this up and then we'll get back to the reason that we're actually here. Okay, so another thing I wanted to show y'all real quick before it gets snatched from my hands and eaten. Yesterday, I made some homemade popcorn. Okay, you know how, well, not, I mean, I didn't make the popcorn homemade. The flavors I did. But anyway, like my son, okay, so y'all know my daughter likes those disgusting chocolate covered cherries. So, you know, I have to always get those. Well, my son likes that nasty old tin of popcorn that has like the 3 different flavors popcorn. So I thought this year, let me see if I can recreate that. You know, just try, I'm going to try to do the chocolate covered cherries next year, I think. I was going to try to do them this year, but I didn't have time. So anyway, I went with the popcorn, but this video will be posting Monday on my other channel if y'all want to make your own cheese or caramel popcorn. So here is the caramel popcorn right here that I made. Look, let me get my face out of here. It's trying to focus on me. But that is my yummy caramel popcorn, homemade. And then I also did cheddar cheese popcorn. I'm trying to see if it won't focus on me. So anyway, that was fun. They were really, really easy to make. So if y'all are wanting to make some of those for like Christmas gifts, or if you just want to make some for movie night, then that video, I can't link it because it's not up yet. So, but it'll be on my other channel Monday. So I know a lot of y'all follow both channels. So if you're looking for that, you'll see that one on Monday. So anyway, let's move on and let me show y'all what we're gonna do with these baskets. Okay, so if y'all remember, we went to Hobby Lobby a little while back and I found these baskets right here on sale for $2.79. And I thought they would be perfect for these little homemade gifts that I'm doing. They look like they're woven. Is it focusing? See, it looks like a little woven basket, but it's like a really, really hard plastic. So I just thought those would be good. And they're cheap, so if they just throw them away, you know, no loss. And then to put on the inside, I ordered this. Normally I can get at the Dollar Tree, but I went to 3 Dollar Trees and could not find it. It's like the little shredded paper. And I went with the brown because I wanted it to be kind of neutral in our little baskets. So that's what I got to put in the bottom of the baskets. Hopefully I'll have enough. If not, I'll do tissue paper or whatever. I also have this ribbon. I got this at Sam's a while back. I thought it was just really pretty. So, but I may go and watch one of my sister's bow videos and see if I can figure out how to make some pretty bows out of this to like stick on the front of the baskets. I mean, will we do that? Questionable. But if we do, I'll show y'all. And then, yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Shouldn't take very long. I already have a lot of the mixes made up. I'm only going to put together, I think, like 3 baskets today. 3 baskets. Because my family is split, so I'm not going to give like everybody, I'm not going to see everybody all at the same time. Some people I'm not going to see till later on. So I don't want to fix theirs up right now. So we're going to go through and fix up the ones I am going to fix up. And then y'all can see just kind of what I put into them. Again, all the recipes for what I'm putting in here. I may have to make one of them. And if I do, I'll talk y'all through the ingredients. But otherwise, all those recipes are on the other channel of what is actually in the mixes I'm going to use. So let's get the jars out and let's get to making these baskets real quick. It shouldn't take us long, but we'll see. You know, I'm kind of long-winded, so we'll see how long it takes. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I am just going to put, like I said, 3 baskets together because, again, I have like my daddy side of the family, my mama side of the family, and it's 2 different Christmases, right? So I'm just going to put together the ones that I'm going to need first, and that way, you know, for one thing, it won't be taking up a lot of room in the house, just sitting there. So I got this shred stuff at, where did I get it? Amazon. The baskets I got from Hobby Lobby and the shred I got from Amazon. Normally I can find it at the Dollar Tree, but I just could not find any this year, like I said, and I searched everywhere. I could find a few of them, but they were like weird colors, like bright yellow and stuff. They just weren't fitting my Christmas vibe, y'all. So since I had gotten the ribbon that was sort of a neutral, like greens and browns and tans and things, I decided I wanted the shred to also be a neutral color just to kind of keep it simple and pretty.
So I'm just taking a little bit of the shred out. Obviously you can see, and I'm just making that the base of these baskets. And I say this in another place in this video too, but maybe I say it more than once, but I'm just not very creative. I know that some of y'all have told me when I've said that before, no, your stuff is so pretty. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And sometimes I do accidentally make something that looks okay. But for the most part, I'm not real creative and crafty. And so I always have these great visions in my head of what things are going to look like. And I can never seem to get them to come out the way that I want them to come out. So while sometimes they do come out okay, and I'm glad they do, it just like isn't what my vision was. Does that make sense? Does anybody else do that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And y'all just ignore all my junk sitting over there on the counter because I've got lots of projects going on. So there's our little green basket with our little brown shred in it. Now I had a lot of homemade goodies and I had to kind of decide what I was going to do. Now I did speed the video up just a touch here throughout me putting all the stuff in the jars because it's a bit repetitive, but I still wanted y'all to see it and I wanted to have little chats with y'all, of course. So these jars, I think they're like 8-ounce jars. And I had washed these up a billion years ago and then just had them, like stored in a box. And that way, when I got ready to use them, I could just pull them out. They'd be ready to use and I wouldn't have to worry about trying to stop and wash them and let them dry and all that kind of stuff. So if you're going to do projects like this, make sure like as soon as you get your jars and things, go ahead and get them cleaned up. And that way they're ready when you're ready to use them and you won't have that headache and having to wait and worrying about if your jars are wet. Because you don't want any moisture in these jars when you put these things in here because they're not going to stay good if it's water inside the jar. So that was our hot chocolate mix. And I looked back on how much of each thing people would need to make, like how much do you need to make a cup of cocoa, and it's like excuse me, like a quarter of a cup of the mix. And so I wanted to make sure that I had even amounts because I didn't want somebody to get like 1 cup of mix and then a recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup, because what are you going to do with that extra quarter cup that you can't do anything with? Does that make sense? So the one I'm doing now is the chai latte, and it's just like a spiced tea. And you can add milk to it and stuff, like creamy and just lovely and wonderful. So if you like all those fall spices, you'll like that chai tea. And so the next thing I decided to put in my little baskets was some brown gravy, white gravy, and cream of soup, okay? And I do explain that at the end of the video, but I will tell y'all here as well, because I know some people may not watch the whole video. But so the brown gravy mix that I'm doing now is, you know how like if you have a recipe that calls for a packet of brown gravy mix, that's what this is. This is the replacement for that. Except for we don't have all that extra junk that they put in the stuff that you buy at the store, and this tastes so much better. So even if you're not using it in like a recipe, like to add to a recipe, you can just fix this up and make gravy just to put over your mashed potatoes if you want to. And it is a light color, so if that weirds you out, then when you're cooking it, you can add like some kitchen bouquet or something to darken it up if you feel like you need to. But I'm going to link all of the videos below where I made all these, and that way you can see what's in everything. So the one I'm doing now is white gravy mix. So this gravy mix is like if you buy a packet of, I think mostly in the store they call it a country gravy, but this is what we put over biscuits. So if you order biscuits and gravy at a restaurant and you get the white gravy, that's what this is. But we're making it a lot simpler. You don't have to make a roux or anything like that. I took care of all of that. So all they have to do is mix this with a little bit of broth or water or whatever they want to mix it with, and they'll have some milk gravy. Now, this is one of my favorite things, and I really wanted to include this for everybody to try. This is my cream of soup mix. Again, I'm going to explain all of this at the end of the video too, but I wanted to make sure while we're looking at it, you know what it is. This is, okay, again, if you have a recipe that calls for 1 can of cream of mushroom soup or 1 can of cream of chicken soup or whatever the case is, that's what this is. This is the base of any of those soup mixes. So, like for me, I always gravitate towards cream of mushroom. So what I would do with this is make up a helping of this, going by the instructions. I think it's like 1/3 of a cup of the mix to like a cup of water. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I just made some the other day, but y'all know I can't remember anything. So, but that's what that is. You just mix it up, add whatever, and then you have the equivalent of a can of cream of mushroom soup. So once I got everything made, I thought, do I need an extra jar to put something else in, or like trying to figure out how to fix these little baskets up, right? But I have some labels, like I bought like little labels off of Amazon, and I will, if y'all want me to, well, I'll just go ahead and link the labels. I think the jars may have come from Amazon. Anything I got from Amazon, I'll put links in the description box for y'all in case y'all are doing this. So at the last minute, I decided to get these little plastic containers and just add some of these dehydrated marshmallows. That way, anybody who has hot chocolate mix, or anybody who wants hot chocolate, will have marshmallows for their hot chocolate mix. These are marshmallows that I dehydrated in my little dehydrator. So they're just little crunchy marshmallows that'll last, forever. And that is our little basket. I'm going to put the labels on there so that everybody will know what is in their basket. So that's what we're looking like once we add the labels. I know some of them are crooked. Don't judge me. And then the last thing I did was take that ribbon and I just tied a terrible looking bow around it, but it'll do for now. It is what it is, y'all.
Okay, y'all, that is all of our gift baskets put together. I only did the 3 because that's the ones I need sooner. And then the other ones, will be sort of similar. I may put a few different things in there. I know I have a nephew that wants a lot of seasoning mixes like ranch and my rib rub and things like that. So I'll be putting that together for him at some point. But yeah, that is it. Our baskets are all put together, so I'm glad those are ready. And I have the remnants over here of what we have left over, so I know how much I need to make for the next set of gift baskets that I'm going to do. And I need to know how much that I need, so I will keep some in my own pantry. I need it in my own pantry, y'all. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. You saw what we put in here. We ended up with a brown gravy mix, white gravy mix, hot cocoa, chai latte, and cream of anything soup mix. So the cream of anything soup mix, that is like, if you have a recipe that calls for a can of cream of mushroom soup, that's what that is. That is the base of any of those cream of soups, like cream of mushroom, cream of celery, cream of chicken. You just add in whatever the add-in you need. So if you want cream of mushroom, you'll add mushrooms to it. If you want cream of chicken, add some chicken to it. If you want cream of celery, add some sauteed celery to it. So that is what that is. The gravy mixes are like, how you can buy like a packet of brown gravy mix or like a packet of country gravy or white gravy or milk gravy, whatever you call it. That's what those are. But they taste, we did make them homemade. They taste like homemade. They don't taste like a package of mix because it doesn't have all that extra mess in it. But it's very, very good if y'all, if you want to make a gift basket or if you just want to put this on your own pantry shelf. I will have all the videos linked down below for y'all from all of the things that we made in the gift basket. I will link those videos for y'all, but they're all on my other channel. It's just too much for me to try to go through to give y'all every ingredient and how to cook it and all that in this video. So I will link that if anybody's interested in that. So I'm just glad to have them put together. They didn't come out as cute as I thought they were going to. I always have these grand ideas in my head and I cannot get them to come to fruition, if that makes any sense. I am not creative at all, but I know it's the thought that counts. They're going to appreciate it anyway, whether the bow is fancy or not. I will either just tie the rest of the gift baskets with the same kind of bow y'all just saw me tie, or I will, if I have time, maybe look up a way to make a prettier bow. That was my intention in the beginning, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that. But it's not a whole lot, but I just feel like I've really been enjoying the homemade stuff, and I know a lot of people in my family do as well. My brother, him and his wife used to can a lot of stuff and like make their own salsa and stuff like that. I might talk to my brother about maybe coming down and me and him making some salsa together or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get up to in the new year. And then the last thing I'm going to add to their baskets, if y'all remember, I also got these at Hobby Lobby. And they're just little recipe cards. So it says like the ingredients and then the recipe. So I think what I'm going to do is just write down, you know, like what they are and what's in them. And then how to, like, I'll put what the ingredients are and then how to make them, like heat them up. But then they'll have, you know, the ingredients if they want to make some themselves. I'll put maybe that on the back. I don't know, whatever. But I'll put how to do everything on these little cards and stick them in the baskets with them. So they'll know what they have and how to make it if they need to. You know, like a half a cup of this or 2 teaspoons of this or whatever the case is. So anyway, that's the last thing I'm going to add in there. But that is it. I have got to hurry up. Today is, what is today? The 21st, December the 21st. So Christmas is just in a few days. And this video is going up tonight. And let me see what time it is. It's already 1:30 in the afternoon because we went to the farmer's market this morning. So I've got to get my behind in gear. I am going to run in there, get this video edited for y'all, get it up so that y'all will see it tonight in case you need some ideas for your gift baskets or maybe some ideas of what to put in your gift baskets if you want to make some of these homemade things. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because now I've got a billion things going through my head. But that is all that I have for y'all today. I hope that y'all enjoyed watching me put together these baskets. Maybe it gave you some good ideas, but thank y'all so much for hanging out with me once again. And if I don't see y'all again before Christmas, I hope that y'all have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will see y'all real soon. Bye, y'all.